ladies come at one afternoon, and they said that they gave me a big envelope, and I said, oh my God, there's something from the court or something. And they said, no, it's not from the court, it's from Sydney, from the state government.
What's your face? What's your face?
And when I opened it and I seen the freeway's gonna come, to my place, and then keep going to my grandson's. He's gonna start a family soon. It was very sad.
The story of the house is a story in itself. All that stone is hand-picked by the convicts in 1886. All the timbers above the windows are off Manly Wharf. We hand-built the whole house. Ever since they've even told us they're thinking about it, I felt sick in the stomach. But if someone put a bulldozer through it, I said, I don't think life's worth living. It's really that important to me, this house.
One day in the post they found a letter from the Australian government saying they need to leave because they wanted to build a motorway, and it made the family cry.
So in October 2016 we were living our lives in Newtown. Took one trip up here and just was absolutely amazed. This was actually the first place that we saw. It was beautiful. The birds singing, the trees, the nature. I've never actually experienced anything like this in Sydney, and I couldn't believe that it actually was part of Sydney and that we could live here.
One of the things which I found really upset me when we got the message that our total farm and buildings were to be eradicated, what I think even upset me greater was that not only the people in the district, but the people in the Sydney area and all sorts of tourists that have come through my roadside stall will lose it. The route of the highway is like a dagger through its heart. It's killed it. It's as simple as that.
We had a turbulent time when our first grandson was born, not that well, and it did make us reevaluate a lot about family life and what was valuable to us, and it was a large part of the decision for us entering the property in joint as a family and building that family unit. The boys are so excited every time we come up here, and that brings a tear to your eye each time that you see that. They've got lots of plans about cubby houses and animals and all sorts of wonderful things. It's a childhood that, you know, we're so ecstatic that is a future for them, and that if that is taken away, I think for me that would be the most devastating thing for our family, to see, you know, the boys not have that opportunity that we had planned for them. Sorry.
One of the things that happens when things like this happen is that people suddenly get together. I've met more of my neighbours in the last couple of weeks than I have in years, and it's amazing how a community will pull together when they share a mutual threat. The only comment I guess I'd make is perhaps a somewhat political one, is that I think the sign that a government has been in too long is when it becomes arrogant and stops listening to the wishes, particularly of the local residents. And I think, unfortunately, this government has reached this stage and they need to be told to stop.